talk about trading and bartering. Em, what do you have for sale?
I have potatoes.
Okay, and how many potatoes?
I have 4 potatoes for
Trade.
for trading.
Okay. And Dad, what do you have?
I have onions. I have 7 onions and tuna and 2 chicken broths.
Okay, and A, what do you have?
I have 8 apples.
Okay, so before people had money, if you were a potato farmer and you had all these potatoes, you would get real hungry for apples. And you had so many apples, but you would want some potatoes. And onions make potatoes taste really good. And that fish and the chicken broth, those are from animals that can be kind of hard to raise, right? So how are you going to get apples, Em, or how are you going to get tuna?
I would get tuna or apples by trading them my potatoes for however many apples.
Oh, now that's the tricky part, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to trade 1 potato for 1 apple?
I think 2 potatoes for 1 apple.
Okay, and what do you think?
4.
4 potatoes for 1 apple.
I think 4 potatoes for 1 apple. Okay.
All right, well then Em has to decide if she wants to trade for that, right? So do you want to trade for that? How much do you want that apple?
Well, I really do want that apple.
Okay.
But
So go ahead and trade.
so here are my 4 potatoes, and I get a good apple.
Because there's a rule that says that if you have a lot of something, it's not worth as much. Well, how much tuna do we have at the table?
1 can.
1 can of tuna. So, A or M, do you guys want that tuna?
I want that tuna.
Yeah? So how much are you going to give Grandpa to get that tuna?
I only need 1 whole apple.
Oh yeah? Ask him if that's good.
Is it good if I give you 1 whole apple for that tuna?
Oh, I think I need 2 apples for this tuna, because this tuna is hard to get.
Are you going to give him 2 apples? And Em, are you just going to sit here and watch this happen? That's the only tuna that's here.
I'm gonna give you. Can I give you an apple for that? I'm gonna give you 1. I'm gonna give you 1 apple for that tuna.
I'll just keep my tuna.
So what are you going to do? If you really want that tuna,
I'm gonna give her 2 apples.
okay. And what are you going to do?
I'd trade him more of my potatoes.
Oh yeah? Okay, well let's see. What deal are you going to give him?
I think I'd give him 3 potatoes for that can of tuna. I'll give you 2 apples for that can of tuna. I mean 2 apples for that can.
Yeah, I think that's a good deal.
Okay, so this is what happens when you trade or barter. You don't have money, and so you have to decide how much something is worth. And some people have a surplus. A surplus means extra. You have a lot of potatoes, so you have a surplus of potatoes. She has a surplus of apples. He has a surplus of onions and chicken broth. And so then you take your extra and you trade it to get other things.